The Lekki Koi Bridge gleamed under the orange glow of the setting sun, casting ripples across the lagoon beneath it. Lagos was alive as always, its veins pulsing with the chaos and rhythm of life. Among the city's bustling streets and soaring skyscrapers, the world of the Lagos elite thrived, a universe fueled by ambition, wealth, and an unquenchable thirst for status. F. Johnson had mastered the art of surviving in this city. At 29, she was the quintessential Lagos big girl. Flawless dark skin, legs that never seemed to end, and a wardrobe that could rival any Hollywood star. But what truly set her apart was her cunning intelligence and unrelenting ambition. F wasn't born into wealth. Growing up in a cramped apartment in Mushin, she had watched her mother work as a market woman, hawking vegetables from dawn to dusk. But F knew early on that her destiny was not to end up under the scorching sun, haggling over onions. Her ticket out of Mushin came in the form of a scholarship to one of Lagos' prestigious private universities. There, she discovered a different world, one where girls drove Range Rovers gifted by faceless lovers, flaunted designer bags, and Instagrammed vacations in Santorini. F vowed she would claim her seat at that table, and now, years later, she was one of them. Or so it seemed. F was not alone in her rise to Lagos high society. She had a tight-knit group of friends who shared her ambition and taste for the finer things in life. Together, they were a force to be reckoned with. There was Tolu, the quintessential influencer with over 200,000 Instagram followers. Her fair skin, curvaceous figure, and knack for staying on top of every fashion trend made her the darling of social media. But Tolu was more than just a pretty face. She had a sharp business sense, using her platform to secure lucrative brand deals and partnerships. Next was Aisha, the financial guru of the group. Aisha worked at one of Nigeria's leading banks and had a talent for turning every kobo into a fortune. Beneath her quiet demeanor was a woman who knew how to manipulate numbers and people. And then there was Kemi, the wild card. Kemi was the life of every party, the queen of Lagos nightlife. She had connections to every club owner, DJ, and bouncer in the city. If you wanted to know what was hot in Lagos, you called Kemi. The four of them were inseparable, navigating the dazzling highs and cutthroat lows of Lagos together. The girls' lives revolved around two things: maintaining their luxurious lifestyles and staying ahead of the competition. In Lagos, being a big girl was a full-time job, and it required strategy. F had recently landed a spot at a high-profile networking event at Eco Atlantic. The event, hosted by one of Nigeria's wealthiest oil magnates, was a goldmine of opportunity. Politicians, business tycoons, and celebrities would all be there. But F had her eyes on one person, Chief Adikana Benson, a real estate mogul known for his deep pockets and connections in high places. Chief is hosting a private after-party at his Banana Island mansion, F told the girls as they met at a rooftop lounge in Victoria Island. I need to get in. Tolu raised an eyebrow. And how do you plan to do that? Chief doesn't just let anyone into his inner circle. A sly smile played on F's lips. Leave that to me. F's plan was simple: charm her way into Chief Benson's good graces. She arrived at the after-party in a dress that hugged her figure perfectly, her makeup flawless, and her confidence unshakable. The party was everything she expected, opulent beyond imagination. Crystal chandeliers hung from the ceiling, champagne flowed freely, and a live band played soft jazz. But F was not here to be dazzled, she was here to win. She spotted Chief Benson holding court with a group of men near the bar. Taking a deep breath, she approached. "Good evening, Chief," she said with a dazzling smile. "I've heard so much about you." F. Johnson. Chief Benson turned, his eyes narrowing slightly before a smile spread across his face. "Oh, Miss Johnson. And what brings such a beautiful woman to my humble gathering?" F laughed softly. "Humble is hardly the word I'd use. But I'm here because I admire your work in real estate. I'd love to discuss a potential partnership. By the end of the night, F had Chief Benson's phone number and an invitation to a private lunch the following week. While F was strategizing her next move, cracks were beginning to form in her inner circle. Kemi had started to feel overshadowed by F's rising star. At a dinner with the group, she couldn't help but throw a jab. So, F, when are you going to introduce us to this Chief Benson? Or is he just another one of your fantasies? F's eyes flashed, but she kept her composure. When the time is right, Kemi. Success takes patience. The tension was palpable, and Tolu and Aisha exchanged uneasy glances. What F didn't know was that Kemi had been digging into her past, uncovering secrets that could shatter her carefully curated image. The next few weeks were a whirlwind for F. Her relationship with Chief Benson blossomed, and he began introducing her to his powerful friends. But just as she was reaching new heights, disaster struck. A blog post surfaced, accusing F of being a runs girl who had scammed multiple men in her rise to fame. The story spread like wildfire, and F's reputation took a hit. F immediately suspected Kemi. Confronting her at a cafe in Lekki, she demanded answers. Why would you do this to me? F asked, her voice trembling with anger. Kemi smirked. Because you think you're better than the rest of us? You needed to be reminded where you came from. But F was not one to crumble under pressure. She fought back, leveraging her connections to clear her name and expose Kemi's betrayal. In the end, F emerged stronger. She cut ties with Kemi, solidified her place in Chief Benson's circle, and even launched her own fashion line, becoming a true Lego success story. The Lekki Koi bridge sparkled under the moonlight as F stood on her penthouse balcony, sipping a glass of champagne. She had faced betrayal, scandal, and the relentless hustle of Lagos, but she had come out on top.